Dear brothers and sisters, today we celebrate the sixth Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading from the book of Sirach begins with a profound invitation. If you choose, you can keep the commandments. The responsorial psalm sharpens this focus, proclaiming, "Blessed are those who walk in the law of the Lord." In the second reading, we come to understand that God's commandments, His providence, and His divine wisdom are fully revealed to us through Jesus Christ. In today's Gospel, Jesus speaks with absolute clarity. He tells us that we must not follow God's commandments merely by name or out of a sense of obligation. Instead, we are called to understand their full meaning and observe them with spiritual precision. We perform many acts of piety and charity. However, it is vital to reflect, do we do them with true understanding? Jesus goes beyond the standard, do not kill, and commands us to abandon the very anger that leads to it. He does not simply say, do not commit adultery, but instructs us to uproot lust, which is its starting point. In another sense, just a venial sin gradually leads us toward mortal sin. Jesus warns us of these beginnings. In a world where even siblings go to court and battle over property, Jesus urges us to seek reconciliation and live in peace. Jesus lived and taught the commandments with such depth and nuance that the scribes and Pharisees viewed him as an enemy. This was because they lived by the letter of the law, treating their own interpretations as supreme rather than teaching its true heart. Jesus was perceived as different because the world did not understand his radical way of life. His situation was like a man wearing clothes in a village where everyone else insists on being naked. His righteousness made him an outlier. Finally, and most firmly, Jesus speaks to us today about restraining our speech. Words are like arrows. We often forget that these arrows can turn back and harm us. There was once a tribe living in a forest with a specific custom. If a hunter's arrow missed its mark and was lost, they would wander the forest until it was found. They believed that a lost arrow would eventually return to strike and kill them. Let us be mindful of the words we speak daily. If we are not careful, our own words may become the very source of our downfall.